everyone, how you doing? Right, so today we're going to swap out the bumper. We're going to put the TTRS lookalike bumper on and take the old one off, so let's go and do that right now. Okay, bumper is on and I've put the bottom trim on, but I think it needs to be black, so we're going to paint that black. Also, you can see the little edges here, they need to be blacked out as well, so I'll get those done tomorrow. I'll tear it off, take the grill off, and then we'll put it on properly. But it looks good. Okay, so let's get that front bumper off or trim and we'll get that painted up.
The next morning.
Okay, so day 2, we got to do some fine tuning. So I'm going to take the bumper off once again because the bottom of the grille here, there's some bolts that bolt it on together. As you can see, that's not on, so it's loose at the top, so I need to sort that out. And also here you can see here white, which you shouldn't be able to see, so I need to spray that up as well. I didn't realize that you would see that, so on either end it's got to be right, so we're going to do it right. So I'll spray those up. Also I need to align this bit here with the bumper, it's not quite done. And the front bumper will be sprayed professionally. I just given it a paint job so I can get it on the car, but that's going to be done properly. And I'm going to see what's going on here with these as well, because I'm not quite happy with the way these are fitting at the moment, so I want to have another bash at doing that. But the easiest way to do that is with the bumper off. So let's take that bumper off and get it on my bench. I'm going to set up outside here, and then we can fit that properly and spray the bottom trim up. as I suspected, this one isn't quite in as well as it could be. Let me just brighten that image up, it's a bit dark. There you go. So here it's should be further in. If you look on this side, you can see the tabs are clearly in place here all around. So this one's fitted okay. Bottom here needs to be a bit pushed in, but on this side here there's nothing, the tabs are not in, so I need to sort this side out. So I also need to spray the other side. Need to spray this corner in here. It's better. This corner here needs to be sprayed up here, and this one here needs a bit of a touching up, and all over it just needs blackening up. And then I need to attach a number plate onto the grill, and then bolt the other side. If you look on the other side here, you'll see some little holes. You see them here? These little holes, one here and one here. So they need to be screwed into that. So I've got the screws. Let's go and do that right now. I'm gonna get some cloth though to cover, to protect the bumper, and then that should put us in a better place. So let's go and do some touching up now. Okay, so I put the grill back on, and as you can see here, we've put the screws back in place, which are holding it in together. And I also discovered that there are these clips. So what I've done now, I've put this in place properly, and these clips are what secure these metal clips here. That's what secures the plastic trim in place. So I am feeling a lot happier now that these plastic trims, which look really good, are not going to fall off. So now it's time to put the bumper back into play, and then we can spray up the trim that goes on the bottom of this. But before we do that, when I put the bumper on last time, I noticed that you could see the dirt on this. So what I'm going to clean these up. I'm going to use my cutting compound and clean them up a little bit, and then after that we'll put the bumper back on. So let's go and do that now. One other thing you need to know, the kit comes with these delete fog light adapters. Basically stops the car from registering the fact that we're taking the headlights off as a fault. So I'm going to put these on as well. Okay, so that's that now. So the front is back on. Just got to spray the bottom bit, which I'm going to do in a second. But there's one thing about this kit that really bugs me. It comes with a TTRS badge. This is not a TTRS. Neither am I pretending it's going to be a TTRS. So this car does not deserve that badge. So that is coming off and going in the bin. Right, there's a couple of trim bits that need to go back on the car, so I'm going to put those on, and then that should complete the process. that's it, finished. So just got to put the number plate back on. Now I'm going to go to Halfords and get me some black paint so we can paint the front trim. Excuse the helicopter, police are busy today. That should be it. Okay, so I've given this about 5 coats of black and I've given it a heavy coat of clear coat, and it's looking okay at the moment. Just letting it dry and then we're going to stick that on the car, but so far the results have come out really good. So I'm going to give it another coat of clear coat, but I'm not going to bother buffing this one up. I'm just going to stick it back on the car. But I'm very pleased with the results so far. Looks pretty good.
Many tic-tacs later.
Okay, final coat, that's done. So let's get this now back on the car and that should complete today's work. And there you have it, back on the ground. So that looks pretty good. At least I'm very happy with that. So I'm going to do the same for the back as well. So the back at the moment is grey, but we're going to do the gloss black effect on the back. That looks spectacular. It's come out much better than I thought it would. So I'll polish that up once the paint has fully hardened. It's still drying, still a bit soft. And yeah, that matches the black grille. Okay, so the next thing I've got to sort out is the wheels. And the wheels definitely need sorting out because, well, look at that tyre. That's about as racing slick as you can get. Probably, let me just, that is pretty bald. So I need to get that sorted. And what a better excuse than to sort the wheels out at the same time as well. Okay. Yep, I do like that. Okay, so that is it for this week. Tune in for next week. Next week, I'm going to get some wheels. Not in standard Audi wheels. They're going to be 19-inch wheels. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm thinking, do I do the Stormtrooper thing, so get black wheels, or do I get alloys? Comment below. And don't forget to subscribe. And this is the road to 1,000 subscriptions. So every subscription helps. If you like what I'm doing, give us a thumbs up. If you don't, leave some comments below and do tell me what you would like me to do. So next week's probably going to be wheels, because I need to sort out the tires on that one as for the MOT, and I don't fancy spending money on a tire that I'm going to get rid of anyway. So we'll get that sorted. At the moment, this garage, I'll show you, it's full of Audi bumpers and Audi fronts, because my son is doing an engine transplant. He's putting a new engine in his DTM, or an engine, he's getting a block. So the car will stay outside for a bit. But yeah, been a successful weekend. I'm really happy with the bumper. The bumper looks really good. It's not a TTRS, as I said. Let's be true to the brand. So this is an Audi with a TTRS bumper, but happy with the results. So anyway, have a good week. See you next week.
Always.